So then guys, in 2025, it is more than likely that every single Apple Watch is going to be updated, including the Apple Watch SE 3rd generation or the Apple Watch SE 3. And today I want to tell you all about the updates that we've heard about for the next generation Apple Watch SE and when it's potentially going to come out, and also what its price could potentially be too. So first of all, let's do a quick review over the Apple Watch SE of where we are with it right now. So the first Apple Watch SE actually came out back in 2020 alongside, say, the Apple Watch Series 6, I believe it was, back then. And the great thing about this is that it was based on an Apple Watch Series 4. What the difference is, the main ones were, is that we didn't have things like an always on display built into this watch, but we had all the kind of main bits and pieces that make an Apple Watch just work. So we had like the heart rate sort of sensor, and we also had, for example, a great looking screen, and we also had all the apps that could work on it. And then we also had, at the time, I think it was the S4, the S5 chip put inside of the Apple Watch SE, and it was great. And the best thing of all was all to do with its price, that it came in at around about $230 for it, for the cheapest one, and this made it a fantastic price. And even as weeks went on after this, you could go on Amazon and actually pick it up for less than that. And this is what made the Apple Watch SE so brilliant. It had its two sizes available. That was really, really cool, and those two sizes are available today. So I'm talking about the 40mm and the 44mm inch screen, what you could choose from. And the battery life matched the likes of, say, the Apple Watch 5, the Apple Watch 6 at the time, of up to 18 hours, what was absolutely fantastic to actually have. But then, just 2 years later on after this, we got another update to the Apple Watch SE in 2022. The main sort of big change was the chip inside of it. It got updated to the S8 chip, what was also the same current chip out at the time, what came out with the Apple Watch Series 8. And we got things like car crash detection, we got elevation sorts of sensors, and a few other bits and pieces too. And the great thing again was that the actual battery life was kept exactly the same, up to an 18-hour battery life. And then also we still had the two sizes again of 40 and 44mm, what was absolutely incredible to have with this Apple Watch. And like I said, this has been the most popular Apple Watch that Apple sells right now, is the SE model, because it gives us so many of the basic kind of functions and features to do with health and things like this. And yeah, it's just a great watch, really, really lightweight. And if you don't mind it being knocked around a little bit, things like that, at least it's not too expensive, I'm going to say, compared to, say, an Ultra watch or even, say, the Series 10, that, you know, you don't mind it getting a little few marks and things like this on it. The great thing as well with the Apple Watch SE, it's also waterproof too, and this is really, really handy, so you can go swimming and do things like this, or get sweaty with it on your wrist. So this is absolutely fantastic. But then moving on then, what about the Apple Watch SE 3? At the end of the day, it was 2022 when this watch last got updated, so we're talking almost 3 years ago now when we go into 2025. What are we expecting to see with this watch, and what kind of upgrades are we going to be seeing? Well, the first interesting one we've seen is this leak that you can see right here, and it's actually telling us that the Apple Watch SE could potentially be made out of recycled kinds of plastics, and with this it would actually bring down the price even more. At the end of the day, you know, with Samsung, with their sort of active sort of wear, things like this, that their sort of watches, what they do right now, they come in at less than $200, and it's very likely that Apple want to find a way to actually make their sort of cheapest watch even cheaper, less than $200, to match, say, Samsung right now. And one way they could do this is using recycled plastics, and this would also help them get to their carbon sort of neutral sort of way by using this. So this would be absolutely amazing for Apple to do this, if this rumor here is definitely true. And even if this is not true, one thing that we do probably know is that the Apple Watch is also going to be updated to be more like a design like, say, the Apple Watch Series 7 and also the Series 8 or even the Series 9 kind of design. So this means that we'd have even a more sort of fuller display actually on the Apple Watch, so more edge to edge, and it also means that the screen would be bigger. So I'm talking the likes of 41mm and 45mm, so slightly bigger than the 40 and 44 that we have right now. And I would say all the sensors that we got up to, say, the Apple Watch Series 8 and things like this, car crash detection and all of that good stuff, will also be added into the Apple Watch. And more than likely, the chip that will probably go inside of it will probably be something like the S10 chip. Maybe it might even have the S11 chip that comes out with the Apple Watch Series 11, but probably more likely it's going to be a generation behind. But this is still going to be fantastic to have inside of this new SE watch. And again, probably battery life will go up to kind of 18 hours. And there's also the potential that at last we might also get an always on display for the SE model. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. But one thing that you definitely do not need to wait around for, well, that is the iPhone 16 Pro Max giveaway that we're doing on this channel very, very soon. And in fact, it's happening on the 22nd of December. So literally, that's just round the corner now. And I'm going to be giving away this Desert Titanium 256GB storage iPhone 16 Pro Max to one lucky subscriber from this channel. And you can still enter in right now. All you have to do is just put down into the comments below of what kind of technology gear that you're hoping to get in 2024, more likely 2025 now. And this could be Apple related or not. Maybe you're going to get yourself a new Apple Watch, maybe you're going to get yourself a new iPhone or a MacBook or a Mac Mini or something like this. Maybe it's going to be a PS5 Pro, or maybe you're waiting out for, say, the Switch 2, because I know I am on that one. But whatever it is, put it down into the comments below to enter in, and make sure also that you subscribe to this channel, because I'm giving this away to a subscriber, and also hit that notification bell too, because at the end of the day you'll want to not miss out on the live stream where I'm going to be announcing who the winner is of this iPhone 16 Pro Max. Plus, the other thing what you also need to do is scroll down a little bit into this video, into the description, and what you need to do is click on that link in there for a form what also needs to be filled out to enter into this giveaway too. And if you do want more information about the giveaway, well, there's a giveaway details video on this channel, so definitely do check that out as well to help you out there. The last thing I also just want to quickly say about this iPhone 16 Pro Max giveaway is that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there, people still impersonating me too, telling you to WhatsApp, to Telegram, direct message by Instagram. Please do ignore these people. Best to see right here, please do report them. And just in case you're watching this video after the 22nd of December, the good news is there is another giveaway that I'm doing on this channel, so definitely check out the details about that in the live stream video, because you don't want to miss out on the new giveaway that's happening on this channel. So finally, let's talk about two of the most important details that you want to know about: the release date and also the price. So let's start out then with the release date. Like I said near the beginning of this video, it's been almost 3 years since, say, the Apple Watch SE has been upgraded. Now, there were 2 times where it could actually be upgraded in 2025. The first chance where it could actually happen is to do in March time or April time in 2025. And the reason why I say that is because this is when the new iPhone SE is most likely going to be released, the iPhone SE 4th generation, and also the MacBook Air is also going to be updated with an M4 put inside of it too. And what I would say is, if you could call it cheap from Apple, these are the cheapest sort of lines that Apple do, the MacBook Air and also, say, the iPhone SE, and this would just be relevant for, say, a new Apple Watch SE to come out exactly the same time as those 2 other products. So this could actually happen, especially, like I said, it has been by that point about 2.5 years since this product actually has been updated. So that is the first time it could actually happen. The second time is what I think is probably more likely going to be the case, is going to be when we get, say, the Apple Watch Series 11, the Apple Watch Ultra 3, and also the iPhone 17 models. So we're talking September time. And most likely this is going to be an announcement kind of the early part of September, in the early sort of teens sort of time. And then after that, we'll probably have to get our hands on the new Apple Watch SE, probably about a week to 2 weeks later, so say kind of late teens, early sort of 20s of September time. But then moving on to the price there. Well, right now the current Apple Watch SE, you know, that starts in at $229 for the cheapest model. But like I did say, potentially that Apple could make this a bit more cheaper going forward, even that if it's going to be made out of plastic or something else, this could actually bring down the price. And also to compete with the likes of, say, Samsung, it could start at $199. Obviously this would be the smallest face model, like the 41mm kind of face model. It wouldn't be the larger one, and obviously this wouldn't have the likes of say cellular inside, it would just be the GPS model, but this would be the cheapest sort of price it will be starting out. It's highly unlikely that Apple are going to raise the price of the SE model, especially the Apple Watch SE. So that's what I would be saying there with the actual price. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest that we know about the Apple Watch SE. Are you excited about it? Is this something that you want to potentially get in 2025? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. Also, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell too. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.